Back in school, I was already really interested in economics and everything around numbers, and very early also entrepreneurship. So in the last 2 years of school, we founded our first startup, which was a cocktail catering service. So basically, we've built our own bar and put it into our cars, and then we drove to events and were barkeepers basically and selling
Yeah.
cocktails. So that was the first entrepreneurial experience we had. And the first time I had in one night like 2,000 euros in my hand after like working 8 hours or 10 or something in a row. That was the first time I was like, I can get money if I really work for something, and it's all mine, and we have had people working for us in this night. um,
Oh wow.
we sold, or we gave them yeah, their loan basically and money for it. Loan, not like pay rate per
Salary.
hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so that was the first really nice experience we had back then.
Yeah.
And
And would you say that? Sorry. And would you
yeah,
say that the love of entrepreneurship came for solving a solution when you really saw that there was a demand and people were paying for it? Because as an entrepreneur, the first time someone pays for you is really like amazing because you put in so much work. Or was it to make a lot of money? So was it to make a lot of money, or was it to like solving problems?
yeah. No, it was definitely not because of making money. It was more um let's say having an something what we like and making money out of it, of course, like having I mean, back then we didn't need so much, we lived at
Yeah,
home, so it
student.
was all quite cheap. um, but yeah, making people happy with the service you offer, that was interesting. But the base idea simply came from doing something what makes what's fun for us, so
Yeah.
and doing something what we really like, and trying it out, and also of course the economic part behind it. So calculating all the costs, calculating the revenue, calculating, I don't know, everything,
Yeah.
the offer creation process to the potential customers and so on. So that was the first thing we did back then. And then I catch fire, and from that yeah time, we or I really started to read a lot about entrepreneurship. I wrote my bachelor thesis in entrepreneurship, or basically in an area of entrepreneurship. And yeah, so all my study and everything which I did from then was about economics and entrepreneurship. So yeah,
Wow. Okay.
I took 6 years, or it took me 6 years to do my bachelor, because I was founding like two companies at that time. So yeah.
Well, it means you had good fun as a student, so
Yeah, definitely. I was stressy, but yeah.
that's part of life, right? And so after that first entrepreneurship venture, did you do a corporate job, or did you continue to explore other entrepreneurship ventures?
Yeah, I always try to explore it. So the first time we really founded a bigger company was in 2011, also together with Benny, the co-founder of Fleetbird, and today Wunder Fleet. Um, and we founded a mobile gaming startup in Berlin. And we got some money from a business angel, 100,000 euros back then. And so we started from scratch doing mobile games. The interesting thing is we had no idea how expensive it is to build mobile games. So we definitely ran out of money quite soon. We came quite far, but we didn't even make it to the app stores. So it was a huge learning curve, but we didn't make it. And after that, I decided to finish my study. And while I did that, So my bachelor back then. And while I did that, I always worked as a freelancer for different companies. And one of them was FitX, which is um, a gym chain in Germany.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the second biggest today. And back then they had 10 studios, so 10 gyms. And the founder has an amazing background story, a crazy cool background story as an entrepreneur, and that really inspired me as well. So during the work there, I was always like, what can I do next? What can I do next? And yeah, and but then I definitely needed some money and started a job yeah, not a consultant, but it was more like a product slash project manager strategy in a digital agency. So building apps, websites, etc. for clients, different kind of clients, corporate, smaller ones. And yeah, and then I did that for around about 2 years.
Yeah.
And then Benny called me and said, hey man, we need to do something in the mobility sector together again. Like, because I mean, we founded in 2011, and the call came
Yeah.
in I think somewhere in 2016. So it was some years later. In between, we also did some other stuff together, but yeah, that was the time that everything started.